What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode, we actually added in a brand new mod here that's actually fairly new to the modding community as well, and figured we had to check it out and see what we think of it. It's a mod that allows us to automatically overnight have things restocked, which that's not new. We've had a mod like that in the past, but this one's a little bit different, and I'll have it linked down in the description so you guys can check it out if you guys are interested. But there's a lot more to it than just the boxes getting auto refilled right off the rip, which that's basically how we have it set up. I don't really have any of the kind of weird quirkiness turned on with it, with like the dynamic overtime pay, and also like they can do cleaning and stuff like that. So have all that disabled, basically just a straight stocking up overnight and making things nice and easy for us. But we are going to be getting our brand new expansion here today, and I'm so stoked for that because that's going to mean it's going to tee us up for our next license in here, which is going to be the books. And I'm also really excited for that. So if you guys are stoked in this, enjoying this, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here with all of this. We're going to go ahead and take out our 5K loan, our professional loan, because we are professionals here at this. And we are going to get our brand new Section 13, baby. We've got, what, 10 sections left? It's not a ton left to the game. I mean, we've got enough left, but it's not like a ridiculous amount. And also, before we forget about it right away, we're just going to get a light ordered on up here. And we're going to waste a tiny bit of money on shipping, but it's fine. Get one on in. Purchase that on up for 40 bucks. We are all good to go with all of that. So let's get another light set up in here. Something kind of like that. Let's say we actually did a pretty good job lining all that up. And then we need to get some stuff moved around here now. So let's get, we're going to need a half shelf here, which I think, yeah, we've got a half shelf here. So that's where we've got our stalkers turned off here. So they're not messing about with us and messing up our cramping our style here. And then this is where, again, we're going to have to cycle some, move some things around here with all this, which is fine. Come on, baby. There we go. So we got all that. That's actually nice and tight in the corner there. That works out perfectly. Look at that. And then we are going to shove this guy back off into the corner over here. At least for the time being. And we'll get another half shelf, which we've already actually got placed down in here, which fits actually just about perfect in here. A little too perfect, actually. I really cram this thing into the corner here. Just barely enough where you can't even see it. Oh my. There we go. That should do it. Sorry, guys. Being really precise with this. Alright, what is going on here? Eh. Okay, we'll stick the corner shelf in just after placing this one then. It's a little too tight. Probably by like 1 pixel is what it works out to be, I bet, there. Let's get that as tight as we can get that. Come on, man. Alright, I think we're like 1 pixel over there, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Let's get this placed in the corner as tight as we can get that still. There we go. That's the perfect placement right there. And then we've got space to get our shelves put back in. And again, we are going to have to reorganize stuff here, but that's fine. Maybe we'll get all that taken care of in just a moment here. Actually, let's start out from here. We're going to have to, again, shift things around anyways, so it's fine. Not a big deal. Let's do that. Are we actually that... Are we going to have to move stuff around here now? Like, fully? Are we actually too... I think we're like 1 pixel away on that too now. Man, that's close. I'm trying to just like not have to shift all the fridges around, especially like a pixel. I really should just turn down my DPI settings on my mouse so we can... I'm not seeing any green there. Alright, let's move this on out. I feel like this has gotten even tighter than normal. Like where you actually can squeeze as many shelves in potentially as possible, but it's a tight squeeze. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, any green there. Just stay in red, so we're gonna have to move this. Well, I guess we got this placed on weird too, so that doesn't help anything. That's not gonna work, actually. We need to move this over. And get this guy placed on right, and ooh. There we go. That's as tight as we can get that. Oh, I saw green. There we go. Look at that. Okay. That's looking really good, honestly. I like it. Now we have to decide, do we turn this sideways and run that like that, or do we stick with this like this and then set up another aisle? We could rotate this aisle sideways this way and then have another aisle running down this way. Or again, we could rotate this one and then have... I kind of like the aisles where you can see down from the front of the store rather than like things getting blocked off that way. So I think we might actually end up rotating this entire thing and sticking with this here. Yeah, I think we might actually do that instead. I really do. How do we want to do this then? Either way, we got to reorganize things and set up the store nicely here. Yeah, let's do something like this. Let's pull our end cap out of here, at least for the time being. I don't know how that's going to go. We'll move this out of the way as well. And then let's get this guy moved out of here. What if we were to do something along the lines like this? And obviously we need to reset up all these shelves then. I mean, that one's going to look a little weird because we've got, obviously, we're going to have an aisle that's going to be like 2 or 3 deep going this way. I guess they're all going to be running down this way. But yeah, I think that just works better. Most grocery stores are set up that way where you have aisles going down the store towards the back like that. So I think that's the beneficial way to do this then. Can actually place that over there in the corner. And again, this one's going to be a bit odd until we get this expansion gone, which I think that one's like 52,000, I want to say. For all of that. Not licensed. Yeah, 52,000 is our next bit of growth then for that as well. Which, yeah, that's going to be a little bit pricey, but hey, it's fine. And then eventually I think what we can do is we could set up maybe our books back over here or maybe on the side or something over here and then just shift all the cleaning stuff down into here or something. I don't really exactly know. We could even get our island shelves back, guys, if we really wanted to. We could actually fit a couple islands, 1 or 2 islands in here. If we really wanted to. I don't know. I'm kind of liking these shelves, though. I really am. Especially when we can get some nice end caps and everything on stuff here. What if we were to do something along the lines like this? We actually still have quite a bit of space. A lot more space than I was expecting. Yeah, like we actually have a lot more space in here than I was expecting. Yeah, that actually lines up really nice with that, even though we're going to be probably trying to do end caps on at least some of these. I don't know if we're going to do an end cap on this one here. Maybe even here we could do an island. That would kind of take up some of that space. Let's see. Honestly, guys, if we even really wanted to, we could even do another. That's actually not even all that crammed in there. I mean, it's a little tight, but it's not bad. That actually really is not bad at all. Let's see what one of these islands would look like out over there. Is this? Yeah, this is our island. Honestly, I don't hate it. We can even line that up nice and in line with this. At least pretty close to it. I really don't hate it. It actually kind of fills in that space nicely, and that's the same exact item count as just a 2 shelf like this right there anyways. So I really don't hate that, actually. And then these could technically go like this out over here. And then this is a nice little, I mean, again, we could even do another half shelf deep or something in there like that. And even, again, something, another aisle. Or we could push this down and do another end cap. What if we were to, well, we kind of can't move. If we're going to actually set up another aisle here, we kind of can't move this down. Actually, I randomly place those down is actually almost like perfect with that. So if we were to do something like that, kind of in line right there, maybe just a bit back. Something kind of like that, actually. And then we have enough space in here where we can get an end cap on both of those. So let's do something right like that. We'll shift then this one down. And again, we're going to have to reorganize all of this here. Something like that. And if we really wanted to, we could even get rid of these, but I don't mind that. Or actually, maybe we would get rid of that, because then we could actually switch this freezer to over down here, and then put the fridge over here. That could actually work out really well with that, too. I don't know, I kind of like the setup. I'm actually really kind of liking that. We got a small half shelf. Okay, we got a couple islands, a small half shelf, and then another half shelf here. Which then we can do our half shelf. Again, down over here is our other end cap. Right like that. And that's even a bit, maybe a bit more space than we need. I'm not going to lie, that actually looks exactly like the shelf in grocery stores and the all-in-one shelf. If you guys know what I'm talking about. With that, that really does. But I kind of dig it, honestly. We got enough space for actually 2 more shelves plus another 2 end caps. I don't know, it's a little cramped with it, but honestly, I kind of dig it, especially once we get this finalized, this moved around. We'll get again our freezer over here. So we're just gonna move these out of the way. Our freezer will go down here. Which honestly, I'd kind of like to flip-flop the freezers around then altogether, but for the time being, we'll leave it alone. And then our other fridge. And go right down in here. Now, I don't love that, but it's a way for us to fit all of it in for the time being. And again, we just got to move all of these out of the way. Which all this stuff has to get reorganized anyways. And see, guys, this is why I like doing just, I like starting up a fresh new day with all the stuff. Doing all the things, because most likely, based on this right now, we're probably not going to get another a day in here, unfortunately, but that's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, let's get, we need 2 more normal shelves plus 2 of the full-size half shelves, which will ditch all of that then. So let's get that stuff ordered on up here then. So 2 of these and just 2 of those. 635 bucks, basically. Not bad at all. Let's grab our half shelf first, because we will set up our aisle here. Is that, honestly, that's about right in line. I think it looks pretty darn good. I'm trying to get... that placed actually like halfway on that. That's where usually we place these shelves first and then the end cap on it, and it's a little easier to try and get that kind of halfway in there. And like I said, it's a little tight. We don't necessarily need all this space, but honestly, I kind of dig it. We got all this open space here. And then we'll get the remaining shelves on in. I don't know. I like it. I really do. I think it looks pretty darn good. It gives, it's again a little tight, but we're gonna have, well, I guess it's honestly probably with all of this now, it's probably gonna be a bit before we end up getting another expansion. Because I kind of like having all the corner shelves in here too. So I don't know. We might stick with this store size for a little bit now, with all of this in mind. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get this last shelf placed on in here. And again, we've got all of this extra space now. All this extra real estate with all these shelves and everything. And we'll just get this stuff picked on up here. I think it's starting to look like a real grocery store. I like it. We got our island shelf back, guys. This got me excited. We could even use this for our bookshelf as well. That could be what we could do. We just got to figure out a huge all the organization now for it. It's kind of stressing me out. But yeah, we've actually, I mean, again, it is a little tight. I don't love how tight it is. That's where I don't know. Because once this gets knocked down, we would get rid of our island shelf probably here and just set up another normal aisle. And then these we'd have enough room to kind of shift these all over just a bit instead. But honestly, I think we got a good amount of space on all of it. Maybe what we even do is, we could get rid of this half shelf here and then move these, at least maybe get rid of one. Sorry, I keep on jumping around here trying to just get a vantage point to get a good view of this, of how we want to set this up. But yeah, we could get rid of that half shelf there, get another one of these guys back over into the corner over there, and then, because it is a little tight in here. I don't love that. And then, could place the two of them. I kind of like the one over here, though. I don't know. I'm very tempted to try and switch things up like that. Because we have the space now. We can turn, honestly, like, we can move all of this stuff down to here. So we have all of this extra real estate and then create another aisle for condiments and rices to go with the pastas, things like that. Coffees and teas can go together in an aisle. And we can actually start setting this place up like a real grocery store now. Oh yeah, that's not the same. Now we can see it from here. That's okay. We'll leave it for now. But yeah, I'm very tempted, honestly, to get rid of at least even this half shelf here. And then, like I said, we can get rid of, not get rid of, but move this guy to here. Like that. And then, let's see, I think we just get rid of this whole entire shelf here. And then do actually our half shelf back there. And obviously we just need to readjust everything. For whatever reason, the half shelves are like locked to like, they have to be at that exact size. As far as their like borders. And the rest of it's like, okay, yeah, it's fine. We can do that. Okay, there we go. I kind of dig it. I like this area. Obviously, we got the shelf in here for the time being, which will get moved in a moment. But I kind of dig that. I really kind of do. I think that works out pretty darn good here. So, I think we're about ready to start doing some organizing. We still got a little bit of time left here. We'll try to get some things set up nicely. Thinking, how do we want to do this now? It's honestly kind of stressing me out, not gonna lie. Oh my. Trying to think here how we want to do this. I think we could do like our cereals on the outside here, on the outside over here, like this. We also have like these shelves over here too. We could always rearrange a bit. My mind's just going now. I don't know what, could always, well, I don't know. Trying to think here how we want to set this up. I like our organization for all the cleaning products. We're going to keep that. We're just going to shift it all basically a shelf down. So we're going to have to do that at some point here. Honestly, kind of getting a little stressed out now. Thinking on how we want to do this. Guess maybe we can just do... Let's grab a box of our coffees. It's a little easier doing the boxes versus the crate. At least for a lot of it. We'll grab one of these. Okay, so we'll do some of these, and... Or do we want to... Actually, you know what? Let's leave that alone. Stressing myself out here now. Let's grab a box of the cereals. Which is... Where is our cereals? I don't remember where half of our stuff is anymore, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm always so lost in these now because after moving stuff around, we just don't do a ton of stocking to know where things are. It's kind of tricky. Yeah, we'll get these added to here. We can do all of that. Let's get these moved to there. We've got, that's right, those are, okay, that's fine. I was going to say we'll keep there's like the two kind of matching colored cereals together, but that's fine. We'll do it this way for the time being. Nope, not that. Kind of forgot that those are the same box size. Yeah, these are gonna be wide. I hate this bug. So frustrating. So yeah, we'll get these moved on over. We'll put the milk then down below that. I kind of like having that. I'm thinking about moving the bread and such over here too. It's kind of like a nice place to have the bread. Oh, I didn't realize. I forgot that we had a full... What else do we have with the cereal then? Oh, that's right. The coffees were mixed in with that. And bread and... Yeah, so I think we're just going to have to ditch this down to 2 shelving spaces worth of that for the time being with this bit of organization that we've got. So, you know what that means. We're going to have to find a way to get rid of those. Let's clear these off. Make sure we don't have any of that. Let's see. How many... Yeah, not enough. Only 4 or 5. So we got all of that. Flowers and pastas are going to go in over here as well. And we can always do milks on one of the end caps too. We got to make sure we use something or have something for those as well. Those are all different box sizes, even though it makes a whole lot of sense. These are the same size boxes, but these are the different boxes. Anyways, I think coffees and teas are going to stay over here then. So maybe what we do, actually, I just thought about this. What if we do a split... Oh, maybe they do work with that then. You know, I think that was just the bug not working. What if we do a split thing? What if we do milks with the cereal and milks with the coffees and teas? Does that kind of flow together? Which I kind of want to shift all these down. I don't know, we'll have to find a place for these, for all of this. It's a lot of organizing here, not gonna lie. I'm excited for this, I really am. We just gotta get there with it. Okay, we'll move all of these over here. And then we've got this pasta we can move, and then the red pasta we're gonna have to grab one of the other boxes or use our crate. Something along those lines. Okay, so there is that. And again, we can't move this. I guess we'll just grab our crate. See, it is a little bit slower moving these around, especially when you can only get that many in for one. Plus, you can't change labels. with the crates. So that's where the boxes are helpful to grab at least one of each size or something. But yeah, then we have to move all of the stuff around the back wall too. And side wall, so we got to shift all of this. So it's going to be a lot. But that's alright. We will get there. Okay. So yeah, let's do, of course, that's like that again. Let's do these down here. We'll drop that. We're going to move our coffees. No. That auto-stocking thing is so darn frustrating. It really is. Like, I did not try to click on that whatsoever, and it just, yep, just do its own thing. We're going to have to put that back, actually, because we don't have any space for that. Do these right up here. And then these will all go right here. And then our teas, we can go ahead and grab. I don't know what we're going to put alongside here after that. Maybe nothing for now. I don't know. We will have to see. Just got to get our black tea moved over next to this, and then we'll be all good to go with all of that. I do want to move our bread and such over behind where the cereals are and everything. And try to keep some of that stuff together. Okay, so there is that. We'll leave that coffee there for a moment. Oh, actually, we don't have any space there. Oh, yeah, we do. Never mind. We got these to move over, so yeah, that'll actually be perfect for that. We can do breads and such over there. Just gonna put these up here for now. I don't know, these might move. Just trying to get them shifted around here for the time being then. Holy crap, we're almost at that 30-minute wrapping up point for the video already, guys. That is cray-cray. Is this actually a different box? Or no, it's not. It's just bugging out as usual. That's a bit unfortunate because now that's going to get in the way. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Let me put this back quick. I'm going to have to grab these since we're done moving these now and put this on back. Where is our cereal again? Right here. Okay. Let's see. So, oh, that's right. I was like, wait, where's the box of it? But no, we don't have another box of it. That was it. Where is our... That's right, it's going to be out over here. Wherever it is. Thought for sure would have been with the others, but I guess not. Oh, it's going to be over here, isn't it? At least I thought. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't even know where it is. Looking for the pink powdered sugar. That's not... I saw this one right there. I legitimately don't know where that is. Well, that's just great. Okay, well, there's that. I was gonna say, where's our bread even? But here it is. We're gonna go ahead and move some bread on over right away then. And then, yeah, these are the same size boxes. That's good. So those are gonna go right there. We need another box of this then still. Or I guess our crate. We do that. Gotta move this bread on over. Of course, it's broken. So there's that. We can go ahead and grab this bread, and then we gotta move our honey and peanut butter on over, which means this these sugars need to go. That's right. This is gonna have to get cleared off here too. And again, I don't know if these are gonna stay there permanently, but they're there for now. Yeah, I guess we can just move these on over then, real quick. And I don't know if these are staying, but it's the general area they're gonna end up at one way or another. So there's all of that. Start grabbing some of these right away. Finish that off, and then we'll just add the rest of these over to there. Okay. Alright, so I was wondering why we had extra of that. Forgot to move that. But, alright guys, I think that's going to be a good wrapping up point for the video. My apologies on us not finishing this here today. Obviously, we got a lot more stuff to finish up here in the next episode. But honestly, super stoked in this. Obviously, it's a bit chaotic right now, but it's a project in motion here and a project ongoing here. So it's going to take a bit for that. But we should be able to wrap it up here in the next episode. Again, my apologies. I just don't have a ton of time to record more than like a 30-minute video here with trying to prepare as many videos as I'm trying to do here. So, but anyways, if you guys enjoy this here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.